explain the room swap process. Once you have logged in to the student housing portal, you will land here on the home page. You can find room swap up here in the red toolbar. If you are on a phone or an iPad, you may need to utilize the drop-down box here to find room swap. So once you have selected room swap, you're going to see some information. This will give you the dates that room swap will be available. It will explain a little bit about the process. Room swap is available for the students who are our first year students utilizing the incoming freshman 24-25 application and who have a current booking with us for that application. Please note that once a room swap has been completed, it cannot be undone by the user or student housing. So please keep that in mind as you are utilizing this tool. So once you're ready to begin, you can select Begin Room Swap here at the bottom of the page. This information is going to show you your current room assignment, so you can verify that this is the room that you are currently assigned in for the academic year. Once you select that room assignment, you are going to land here on these preference pages. This preference page, I have already indicated some preferences, but we allow you to add up to 3 preferences. There's a minimum of 1, a maximum of 3. As you can see here, to delete a preference, you'll select the delete button. To add a preference, so when you first log in, you're going to see that there are no preferences on your page. To add a preference, you're going to hit the Add Preference button. You're going to select from the drop-down menu from which residence hall you would like to look to see if there are rooms that are up for swap. So you will select the location, and then the room preference location also has to be selected. To add an additional preference, you will select the button again. You will select your next location, and you can add a third preference here if you would like. Again, you don't have to. You have to add a minimum of 1, a maximum of 3. Once you have completed the preferences here, you're going to hit Save and Continue. What that does is that then puts your room in the pile of rooms that our students are looking for to swap for. So right now you will see that I do not have any outgoing and I do not have any incoming request. If I would like to see what rooms are available to see if I would like to request a room, I'm going to start the request process here. And you are going to see, based on the preferences that I entered, so I entered Campus Walk, RC South, and Burns, and based on those preferences, these are the rooms that are available for swap. Over here on the left-hand side, this is the predefined preferences, again, that we put on the previous page. If you want to look at some custom preferences and play around with that, you can click Custom for these and then select these buildings, deselect these buildings. You can select the preferences. Their preferences means other students in the portal, what their preferences look like. You can play around with these buttons as well. But this is, if you have those predefined preferences, this is going to pull those buildings for you and show you those predefined preferences. Within these, you can see some general information. The information here is going to show you the building, of course, and the room number, or for Campus Walk, if it is an apartment complex, it's going to show you the apartment and then the bed space. You can also click on room details, which is going to just give you that information in a little more detail. This will also tell you which preference this is for each person. So this booking matches my first preference, and this booking matches the other student's first preference. If you go back, you can see that, if you go back, you can see that this matches my second preference and matches the other person's second preference. So this will also show you what other preferences they have. Just kind of gives you an idea of potentially the likelihood that they would be willing to switch with you. Once you have determined that you would like to request a room swap, you're going to select which one of these bookings you would like to select from, and you're going to hit request swap. You will see that this is going to ask you if you are sure that you want to swap with this person. Now, in these test user accounts, the currently booked by here has got names. These are going to have a web ID only, so students will not have the name of the person, but they will have the web ID. But in these cases with these test users, you will see names here. So we are going to request a swap here to Campus Walk from where we are currently booked in RH2. We are going to hit yes. And this is going to take you back out to the room swap request page, which is now going to show you that you have an outgoing request. We do not have any incoming request, but we do have an outgoing request. You can see that the confirm swap button has been disabled because the other student needs to now log in to confirm that they would like to swap, but I can cancel this request if I would like to at any point. So to show you what now it will look like on the other end, we are going to pop over to the other test user account. This is also, as I'm moving over to the other test user account, there is also going to be an email initiated to the person that you have sent the request to. It's going to go to their Ole Miss Gmail account, and that is going to let them know that they have a pending request. So you can come back in the portal and check as often as you want, but you will receive an email if you if someone sends you a request to do a room swap. So now we're in the other student's account that we have requested. We're going to begin room swap. This is going to look very similar. As you can see, they're currently in Campus Walk. We are going to see where we have the option to change preferences here if we want to, but for now we just know that we want to go in and accept this request. So we are going to move through past this page. There are no outgoing requests. This person hasn't sent any requests, but they do now have a pending incoming request. Just like in the other screen, they're going to be able to see the location in the room. They'll be able to see the web ID. They can review the details of the room here if they would like, and the preference options for each person. Once they've made a determination that they would like to accept this request, they can hit accept. If they want to decline the request, they can also hit decline, or they can leave it here in this pending status. So for this purpose, we're going to accept this request. Again, it's going to ask if I'm sure that I would like to accept this request that has come in, and I'm going to hit yes. These buttons now have been disabled for the person that has received the request from me because it is now pending my approval. So again, an email has been sent from the system to me letting me know that I have a pending room swap confirmation. So we are going to jump back over into our initial test user account. All right, so we're back here at the home screen. So now I've gotten the email and it says Danielle would like to swap with you. You can now go in and confirm your request. So we're going to log back in here. Go back through these same pages again. Again, it just wants to give you the option to change anything if you would like to. All right, so now we're going to see, again, I was the original requester, so this is in my outgoing request. Danielle has approved. She has said, yes, I would like to room swap with this person. And so I then need to come in here and confirm the swap. If you, as the original requester, do not confirm the swap, the room swap will not take place. This is the last step where you can cancel this request if you would like to. So if you've decided that you don't want to room swap with this person anymore, you can cancel this request. Any buttons that you hit within these boxes, approve, cancel, those are going to send automatic emails to let the other person know where they are in the process. We don't want for students to be wondering, if they have a canceled request or an approved request. So they're going to send emails anytime you select any of these buttons within the request box. So we are going to confirm this swap. This is going, so that you saw there wasn't a box that popped up. This is the box, okay? So this is going to give you the information for the rooms that are being swapped. Again, this is the final step, and to finalize this, we have got to scroll down and hit complete swap. And once we do that, we are going to get a confirmation page that lets us know that the room swap has been completed. To confirm that we have moved from RH1 to Campus Walk, we can go here to our home page, scroll down, and we are going to see where our new booking shows here at the bottom of the page. You can perform as many room swaps as you want. So if you room swap and would like to room swap again, you will start that process over. But that is how a room swap is done.